What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Real Rant Reviewer live stream. My first live stream rant review, and we're doing Jeepers Creepers 2001 Jeepers Creepers, guys. So thanks for joining me for this first live stream rant review on Jeepers Creepers. As you know, I freestyle my thoughts on the plot, and then we go or on the movie, and then we go through the plot, and we wrap this fucking awesome rant up. And yes, it's an awesome rant so far. I do have the chat open, as you guys see here. So you can interact with me anytime, and I would love that. So I really appreciate that. So first off, I rented this movie 2002, okay, and watched it over and over since then. It's a one-of-a-kind like villain, monster kind of movie. This coming back out in 2001. It was a new kind of monster villain compared to Jason, Child's Play, all those kind of mainstream guys. I don't know why today. I do know why he has not succeeded as a top 5 of one of those, because that's another video. But in this movie here, he does. This is amazing. The first appearance of the Creeper, as he's called, and we're not going to talk about any sequels. We're not going to talk about anything that we're talking about. Just this and just cinematics. And Justin Long here, Derry, and the woman here, I forget her name, but she's a great actress too. Brother and sister on the road trip, and they run into the Creeper, man, Mr. Jeepers Creepers. And that's how that rolls. So it's a surprising movie. Is it a scary movie? Yeah, there's a couple parts that are scary. But when it comes to the Creeper, is he scary? No, he's not scary. His outfit's not really scary. Maybe his face is a little scary when they don't show it, but he's not super scary. That's something that's a little bit of a letdown, but that's my opinion. Please let me know your opinion in the comments or whatever, but or in the future. But anyways, let's get into this fucking plot. So you got Justin Long here with his sister, and they're riding cross country, riding home after a college trip or whatever. So they're riding home to their parents, and they are passed by a couple vehicles on the way. They play this game with license plates where they see these license plates and they say funny things off the license plates. And anyways, just to kill time. No point intended. And but all of a sudden, a big truck comes behind them, starts beeping its horn, trying to run them off the road, but acting really crazy. Justin Long is very scared. So it turns into a hectic fucking situation here. They ran off the road. They're freaked the fuck out. The truck goes away. Whatever. They move on. They try to forget about it, right? But what happens is they pass a church and they see this man with the truck, and he's dumping something into a well, and apparently to Justin Long it looks like a body wrapped in a sheet with blood on it. I don't know how the fuck he saw that from that far away, but he did. His sister's like, no, fuck that, let's get out of here, keep going, let's go home, let's go, just keep driving, which she's smart. For some reason, Mr. Long wants to be a hero. He explains to her that what if it was you down there, wouldn't you want someone to come save you? So here we go, guys. The option that changes your life, the one decision. So it changes theirs. And anyways, the sister assists Mr. Long by holding his ankles down a well, see if he can get a peek with the flashlight. Obviously he can't. She can't hold him long enough. Of course, he falls down the well head first, injuring himself, but not completely. And he comes across the body. Yes, it was a person. It's a young man, and he can't speak. His larynx or something, his throat, his tongue, something has been ripped out, taken out by this man. And eventually the kid dies. So Mr. Long is shocked, and Mr. Long takes the flashlight to look around to where he is, and he sees that he's in like a 16th chapel of death, of bodies. They're all stitched together bodies along the walls, and they're bodies that have been there for years and years and years. Stories of these people that have been missing. They're actually true, that they did go missing and they were killed, and they're alive. Not alive, but they've been found. They're here. This guy's been murdering for a long time, storing the bodies here. So he wants out, man. He gets the fuck out, and he meets his sister. He can't talk. He's so traumatized he cannot tell his sister what he saw, and she keeps asking him, what did you see, what did you see, what's wrong? Can't fucking tell her. Anyways, they get the cops. The cops don't believe him, but the waitress with them at the restaurant comes in and says, hey, listen, there's somebody out there stiffing your panties, your drawers. And it's the guy, and he skips ahead. He gets out of Dodge before the cops come outside. And yeah, there's clothes everywhere. So this guy's stalking him. He's stalking him. He wants Derry. He wants Justin Long. He wants his sister. I don't know. Maybe he saw the murders. He knows. He wants them dead. You see that? So the cops follow them around, I guess, back to the church. As they're doing that, the cops receive a phone call. The church has been burnt down. As I received that phone call, wow, what a scene here. Mr. Jeepers Creepers kills the cops really quietly and suddenly, without even Darian knowing, Justin Long knowing. Finally, it's a good scene between them, and they have a little interaction, Justin Long and the Creeper, but they run him over, and they get to escape away to a lady's house. Excuse me, guys, if I'm fucking this up, but they escape to a lady's house, and she's got a bunch of cats and shit or whatever, and she's got a shotgun, and they ain't gonna do shit against the Creeper. So the Creeper fucking, it's a great part, guys, because the Creeper gets in the house behind her, and they're outside asking her to call for help, but she's already dead because the Creeper's got her with the shotgun in the back, and he's just like using her as a puppet, moving her towards the front door. It's fucking awesome. Good scene. Congratulations. Got me, cool. And they ran the fuck out of there after that, guys. And where they run to, this is the police station, I believe. Now, this whole time, I didn't mention this is a psychic lady that's involved. See here on the phone that she's calling them on the phones and trying to get a hold of them, telling them about Mr. Creeper and what he wants from them, and who's going to die and what he wants from them. Because apparently this Mr. Creeper guy, he's got to stay alive, and he comes out every 20-something years to eat and feed, to renew his body so he can hibernate again. And how he rehydrates his, regenerates his body is, of course, by killing people and things he likes. Jeepers Creepers, as far as eyes, or tongues, ears, any body part he likes, he'll take. And that's what he does. So he's after one of them for something, or both of them for something. The lady's not telling him, the psychic lady. Anyways, the psychic lady meets up with them at the police station because she wants to help them change it. She knows what's going to happen. She wants to try to change it. The police are all there. Mr. Creeper shows up. It's an assault on the precinct by Mr. Creeper, and he does a number on them, boys. And he kills everybody pretty much. Everybody's shitting their pants. Anyways, it comes down. The bottom line comes down to Mr. Creeper here grabbing the brother and sister, Mr. Long and his sister, grabbing them both, and he's sniffing them both. The cops bust in, holding guns, telling the Creeper to fucking let go of them, to let go of one of them, or both. The Creeper keeps sniffing. What the Creeper does is he throws the sister away, and he wants Mr. Long, but the sister's like, no, take me instead. She doesn't want him to take the brother, but the brother's telling her, shut up, let him take me. And then, finally, Mr. Creeper thinks about it for a second, guys, and takes Mr. Long right out the fucking window like Superman, flies his ass back to his fucking factory of hell, and you get to see what happened to Mr. Long, that the Creeper the whole time was after his jeepers that you heard through the whole movie, the song. He was after his eyes, and for me the whole time I thought he was after his sister, so well played. But it was after Mr. Long and his eyes, and you see at the end he has his eyes. And that's the end of Jeepers Creepers 2001. Guys, I gotta admit, the movie, for its at the time and even now, is a good movie. It's worth watching once and twice and 3 times. The feel of the movie from the beginning and the middle is great, and even to the end, they carry that small town feel with the really big problem in this monster that just came out of nowhere that they cannot stop. And you really Justin Long's performance is great. So, and the Creeper's a new kind of villain, guys. He's something new. You don't know what he's gonna do. And he's got wings and all these types of shit. So really creative with that. So, all right, I really enjoyed this first live stream I got to do. Thank you guys for letting me do it, and I look forward to doing way more anytime, any place, anywhere. I don't give a fuck, man. It's the Real Rant Reviewer. We rant, review movies. Thanks for joining me for